Now, as you start to build websites with WordPress, you're going to come across the need to start organizing your content. And that's pretty easy, and you can do it with native functions inside WordPress. But what happens when you want to make each of the different kinds of posts look a little different? For example, I've got this set up on the new Bricks Builder site that I'm working on, that this first card is a static card with just written content. There's no video or anything included. Whereas the second one has a video. So let me show you what I've got set up. We open up the static one, which is just written content. You'll see that we've got all the basic info. We've got the featured image featuring at the top, and then all the written content and stuff underneath. Pretty cool, pretty simple. But if we go take a look at the video-based one, we've got the same design, but instead of having the featured image placed at the top, we now have the video in its place. And again, the same layout underneath. Now, obviously, this is a really simple example, but you could take this as far as you wanted to, and you can have completely different designs. But then the benefit is we're still just using normal standard WordPress posts. We don't need to create custom taxonomies, custom post types and so on, even though there's a use case for that in lots of ways. This is just a simple way of organizing content. Now, if this is your first time visiting the channel, my name is Paul C, and I'm an online educator, WordPress user, and a web designer of over 20 years experience. So let's take a look at how we can create this setup. Now, if we take a look first of all at my site, you can see I've got a bunch of posts inside here. I've also got tags being used. Now you can see only one is tagged with a video post. All the rest are basically standard. There's no tags applied to them. And these are just normal WordPress tags. Nothing new, nothing custom here at all. If we go into this one, which is the video post, you'll see the only real difference here is that I've now included a video post ID. So you can see we've got video post ID there. This just tells it there's a video linked on, in this example, YouTube. You could use a full URL if you want to. This is just the way the bricks works. You'll also notice that we've got a tag, and I've got video post applied to this. So I've only got one tag, but you could have as many as you want and set up different templates to your heart's content. So that's the only difference. If we come and take a look at another ordinary post, so this is a non-video post this time, you'll notice that no tag is applied and no video ID is available. So we're going to use the tag to allow us to trigger what template is going to be used. Now with Bricks Builder, this is really, really easy. At the moment, I've only got a single post template, and we're going to use that as the basis. But like I say, you can get as creative as you want to here and have totally different designs. But for this example, we're going to follow what I've just demonstrated. So if we take a look at this, we'll see we've got the featured image, and then we've got our written content with any kind of images and things inside there. And this is all using the standard Gutenberg editor for your content. So you kind of get the benefit of using that if that's a benefit to you. Now, what I want to draw your attention to is the condition that's been applied to this. You can see this is a post type of post, so it's just a standard WordPress post. And this is kind of like a catch-all. So whatever single post that you have, that's the template that'll be used. So for this example, let's just duplicate this to save our time. So we now have a duplicate. Let's rename it. So we'll just tag video at the end of it and click update. So let's go and edit this. So for this example, we don't want the featured image. We want to have a video here. So let's open this hero section up. So there's our featured image in our hero container. Let's just delete that. And let's go and add in the video element. There we go, and click to add that in. There's our video element. So we'll choose our video, we'll come over to our content. From there, we can choose the source. YouTube in this example is perfectly fine. We're going to just get rid of this YouTube video ID, which is a kind of placeholder. Click the dynamic data. From there, we're going to make sure ACF is selected, and we're going to choose the YouTube video ID, which is just a standard text field created inside ACF or whatever kind of meta field tool you want. We'll choose that from the list. Now, you're not going to get no YouTube ID provider. Don't worry about that. It'll show up on the front end of the site. If you want to show the controls, customize things, you can do. We'll get rid of show info and just leave the controls on there. You could also, if you wanted to, create an overlay with an icon. You can set up a preview image. So if you wanted to, you could just use the API, or you could just choose something like, I don't know, let's say you uploaded a custom featured image kind of thing. You could just choose the featured image from here. That'll drop that in, and you can see that would replace it with the relevant info. For this example, though, let's remove that from there, and we're going to leave the overlay and icon and so on as it is. Now, the most important thing here is that we tell it when to use this particular template. At the moment, this doesn't know where or when to be used. So let's come up to the settings section. I'm going to come into template settings, and from there, we're going to choose conditions. You can see no condition is currently set, so let's add a condition. From there, we're going to choose terms, select our terms. And for this example, we've got video. So let's just type in video. There's our video post, which is a tag, and click OK. Now you can add multiple terms inside here. You may want to use this in various different instances to utilize this template. You can do that. You can set up additional conditions, exclude, all kinds of manner of good things. I will be having a video coming out soon all about working with templates and conditions, a kind of introduction to how you get started with Bricks Builder. So if you are new to this and you want to be kept up to date, hit that subscribe button down below. And as soon as those videos come out, you'll be notified. Okay, so let's just test this out now. Let's save this. Let's go and take a look at the front end of our site. So there's our video post. Let's click on it. And you see there's our video being displayed at the top. Like I say, we want to customize this to make it all look nice. But you can see that's working perfectly. We come back out. I'm going to take a look at a post that isn't a video post. You can click and you see this takes us over now and shows us exactly what we've seen before with the image at the top. So this is a really simple way of being able to use built-in native functions inside WordPress and then use the benefit of templates in Bricks Builder. And you can do this with other page builders like Elementor and so on, but be able to easily use those tags to differentiate and trigger different templates to have different designs, whether they're simple like I've shown you or way more complicated and complex. The world is your clam, as they say. Anyway, if you want to learn more about working with Bricks Builder, check out this playlist next. As always, all applicable links are in the description. My name is Paul C. This is WPTuts, and until next time, take care.